Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now this is a Honda Africa Twin, a big adventure bike packed up to the hills for moto camping. Doesn't it look epic, huge, brilliant, awesome, and all the things that we look for as a motorcyclist? The only problem is I absolutely hate camping, and every single year I put myself through it. For good reason. Cue the intro. Now, the reason why I put myself through this every single year is because we have an annual patron and channel members meet for the people that support this channel, and we all meet up and have an absolute giggle. And I put it to one patron to host it every single year. And this time we're going down to the Exmoor National Park and we're going to be spending the weekend there. Now, every time I turn around and go, I'd love to go to a hotel, but I swear they love it to put me through my paces and send me camping. And everything about camping is wrong. But then you get people like this guy, the Sidekick. Now, it's been ages since you've been on the channel again.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has. You were on the channel for donkeys and donkeys, and then you disappeared. So he's like Casper the Friendly Ghost now, but he's back. But the thing of it is, you love this camping thing.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? Especially, I mean, look at it, beautiful weather. You're in for a treat, I think, this weekend. It's going to be nice.
I think you're right. I think it is going to be beautiful, but camping is rubbish. Admit it. You go, you sit in a field, you cook on the floor, it's cold, it's wet, and basically you sleep, and when the sun comes up you get woken up. I mean, there's not a lot.
Back to nature, back to basics. What, you know, it's a manly thing, isn't it? Men like going camping.
Camping?
Yeah.
Do you like naturism as well?
Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't, but you know.
So he's going to get naked on the campsite in a bit. But your bike is the GS. Your bike is packed up, not with a lot of stuff, to be fair.
Well, I've got one bag with my camping kit in it, and I've got a top box that's probably half empty. Yours looks like you're going for a week, like 2 weeks somewhere. It looks like you're going off around Europe, not for 2 nights away. Look at it.
See, there's a difference though, right? This is poor man's peasant camping. Now, hang on.
It is not.
Because I'm a world traveller, literally I am travelling the world, my bike is always set up for world travel with everything that you could possibly need to at least try to improve your experience as much as possible. But we've got 186, I think it is, miles to go, some hammering of the motorways, and a big distance to go to a field.
Yeah.
So shall we get on the road, start hacking down the miles, and go and spend some time with a load of men in a field?
Naked.
Naked. Well, we are off to the most epic patron meet in the entire world. I cannot wait to hang out with all the cool people that support this channel. Now, the sat-nav is saying exactly 187 miles. It was 190 something, said road closure, but that might have clicked. It's just changed again as we've set off. I am super excited. My poor Africa Twin has sat in the garage for too long waiting for a big adventure because I'm constantly flying off and doing the world trip and the reviews on the channel on the good old Triumph Scrambler. So it's super nice to get on the Africa Twin. Now, for comfort for these long massive rides, I've gone all out for this trip, because one of the things I found with my Africa Twin, it had an aftermarket seat on made out of gel that was like sitting on a massive rock. So I've bought an original seat, wrong colour, doesn't matter, original seat. I've gone for the sheepskin for the ultimate adventure look, and also padded skivvy, they're called, pants, so in case you get skid marks in them, padded, and they're designed for touring. So I'm hoping I'm going to get there with the most comfortablest bottom in the entire world. And my plan is, when I arrive, is to find somebody, one of the peasants that's coming on this adventure, to set up my tent for me while I sit there and enjoy beer, because I want to make this camping experience enjoyable, let alone I hate it. If not, I'm going to cry a lot. Anyway, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to make this into the most epic trip ever. So let's hack down some of the boring miles. Let the Africa Twin do what it does best and fly. Well, we've just stopped on the M42 just north of Birmingham for our first little break and a little bit of lunch. We've hacked down a decent chunk of miles, got 128-ish miles to go. But instantly I'm reminded of how much I love riding the Africa Twin. Even fully loaded, it just pelts it down. But of course it does, because it's made for it. Let me show you exactly where we are on the map. So there we are, there's Birmingham, and we're just there. We were going to travel all this way up, look, Bristol, Cardiff is just there, and then we're going to end up in Taunton, and we're going to head down to our campsite just there. 128 miles to go. But we're doing well. Now, the sidekick is already boasting about how little he's brought. But what he hasn't mentioned, since we did a trip to Africa where he rode there and rode back and this broke down, he's had to do quite a bit of work, and he has still admitted it's still got a little bit of an oil leak. He's confident that it's going to have no issues whatsoever at all. So let's hope his mighty steed makes it. But minimalistic packing, yeah, I get that. But also having a comfortable chair and luxurious tent makes it a lot more fun to chill out on the adventure. With the bikes performing well, it's time to refuel, and of course I've gone for the ultimate healthy vitamin drink.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set.
So,
Yeah.
you bought yourself some food. Finger licking good?
Finger licking expensive when you order it from the wrong place, and then through the app, check in and then realise you checked into the wrong place. Don't have to order it again from the right place.
So is that where mine is? He ordered mine in the wrong place?
Yeah, yours is at the M6. We're currently on the M42, so if you want to go back to the M6, it's order number 4007. Come pick it up.
Complete bell end. Well, he's having his very expensive chicken. I'm just enjoying my vitamin drink because I'm extremely healthy and I'm more of an adventurer, and I don't eat rubbish because, as you can see, I'm so slim and sexy. And that's the difference. Look at the belly there. Look at the slimness here. You know what I'm saying?
Him.
Rude, isn't he? He didn't give me any food. Rude. Now he's slagging me off. It's just terrible, isn't it? Right, we're going to get back on the road. We're going to literally fill up my tank because I'm virtually empty. I'm going to get back on the road, and then we're going to hack down some more incredible miles. Well, we have hacked down to miles, and there is no way at all in a million years that we were doing close to 100 miles an hour at times. Not at all, not proven, not guaranteed. And we did a little bit of straddling of the traffic. It was a bit like a nun's crutch. It got quite tight, but we managed to get through. Now, like I said, we're about 33, 35 miles away from our campsite, our destination for the Patron meet. And of course, what I've done is, because the psychic's back with me, I've sent him to work and I've sent him to go and get me a super skinny, ultra light Ta Cha Wan Chang latte, because to keep the figure going again. Why just relax in the sun and wait for him to come back? Because that's how a lord rolls.
Well, you know what they say, there are no kingdoms without rulers.
So, you missed it.
Missed what?
Going to get my coffees, looking after me.
No, not.
What do you mean you've not? You were desperate to do it. So I've got the plan. You got me the skinny ultra latte Ta Cha.
I got you the fat man latte, yeah.
No, the skinny man latte. You've got the fat man latte. But the thing of it is, right, now you've got into the groove of doing it all, this whole like looking after me again and making sure that I'm safe.
Right.
I've got an important job for you to do.
What's that?
Put my tent up when we arrive.
You've got no chance.
Right.
That's going to be the best bit about this whole trip, is watching you struggle putting that tent up.
20 minutes of your life.
No.
Saves me 2 hours of mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get my tent up, get my chair out and get beer out, and I'm going to sit there and watch you moaning and struggling about putting that tent up.
And you won't film it in any way at all and take the piss?
Yeah.
No, not at all. So we've got a plan. He'll set up my tent, I'll sit down and have a beer like he described, and it'll all go perfectly smoothly according to plan. So we've got what? An hour? Max?
Oh yeah, it's not far now, is it?
Max, and I've already come with everything I possibly need. He needs to stop at a shop to get stuff because he hasn't brought enough. Surprise, surprise. So we'll get back on the road and we'll get him to set up my tent. Sounds like a plan. Well, here we go, our final few miles to the campsite, and a mission: set up the tent. That's the mission. But I'm looking forward to hanging out with all these cool people, so this should be a really good giggle. Right, here we go. Let's get the boring last bit of the motorway done, and let's go and have some beerage and tentage time in a field with a load of men and do manly things in our underpants.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna chase highs when I'm too worn out. When I'm too.
Well, you got a light arriving style, haven't you? Well, we have arrived at the campsite. I'll get the exact details in a minute, but we've got this entire part all to ourselves. Toilet block down there. Everyone's yabbering. I've only been here a couple of minutes, but I want to get my tent set up so I can crack open a beer and settle down. So I've found this little perfect patch just here. None of it's perfectly flat, but it will be all right. So let's go through the pain and the horribleness and the one thing that everyone hates doing, and having set up the blinking tent. And I'll show you my hover, or hovel I should say, or disaster I've got to spend the next 2 nights in. I hate camping. Right, let's get this done. Okay, so I've now sent up my luxury camping for the night, and it started to rain. Did I tell you I hate camping? But check out, I've got to spend 2 nights in this, as you can see, extremely spacious tent, right? Oh, this is going to get emotional. I've got to get in here. Oh, I think I'm on a slope. But I've got a pillow. For luxuriness, I've got a pillow. Right, that is moto camping, isn't it? You come all this way, you set up a tent in the rain, and then I've got to go outside and cook in the rain on the floor. So I'm going to sit out here, right out here, and cook, and hope it doesn't pee it down. But all these people have come here for the patron meet, so I'm going to go and have a quick chat and say hello to everybody, and then I need to crack open another beer, because that's the right thing to do, isn't it? Crack open another beer, and then talk the sidekick into cooking my dinner. It's probably the most important thing to do right now. So, I've got a beer in my hand. I'm speaking to Steve and Carl. Carl, the owner of Chapter Diner. If literally, isn't it true, on the menu it says Helmet Head breakfast?
It does now.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it really say that?
I was hoping to get, they're in the printers now, and
Right.
I was actually hoping to get them before I got here, but they haven't come back from printers. But it is actually on,
It's on the
there
menu?
now. Yeah.
Because I've been taking the mick the whole time and it's not on the menu. So if anyone asks for it, they get 10% off, but it's actually on the menu.
It is actually on the menu.
I need to come down and actually have a Helmet Head breakfast in it. Is it like the small one or the big one?
The big one you had the first time it's down, the
Yeah.
President's Breakfast, it now says President's, and and it says AKA Helmet Head.
I love that. So Steve, you'll get one.
I'll have to try
You'll
one.
get one before me, I bet. So you'll have to let us know
I'll do
how
it.
amazing it is.
I'll do a review.
You do a review, yeah, 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Make sure you do an unboxing of opening of sausages, and we'll put it on there. But so, how was your ride down? Is it good?
It was
Did you hit much traffic?
Well, we came separately, didn't we? Because I
Yeah,
had the day
'cause
off.
some of us had to work today.
I went
I had
into
to as well.
I went in Medina for breakfast.
Yeah.
Then I found out I was coming up here and I had a text from Carl saying Julian's behind you, and I was thinking, I don't know Julian. Julian, who's been in Medina? Julian.
He's an executive and he loves a candle for romanticness.
And it was Julian, as in Julian here next door, and I didn't twig at all. But yeah, so I came up, brilliant ride up, and came up the coast road, Barnstaple, and then around the coast to Lynmouth, Minehead.
Yeah.
Spectacular ride, and I think we're doing something similar tomorrow.
Yeah, to be fair, I've been told it's a mystery tour, but I came on the M6 in traffic, had to filter, didn't put my flashing lights on to get through the traffic in any way, and there's no way I clocked over 100 miles an hour on the way here, in any way whatsoever at all. Carl, did you get all the way here quick and easy?
Yeah, it was once about just up the A30, and then I didn't do the motorway. I went up parallel to the motorway to come up. I didn't have time to come up the coast road.
But you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
But you know it's an 11 out of 10 trip, so something's going to go massively wrong. We're all going to have a man hug, and it's going to work.
Julian asked for a helmet breakfast this morning, and as Syl's dishing it up, didn't have the sausages cooked. So he actually only had one sausage, but he had to wait for the second sausage to go. So it was a typical 11 out of 10 breakfast.
That's what everyone comes. There'll be one item that's not ready. Just pre-warn you, but it will come and it will be amazing. The best taste in the world. Right, I'm going to go and chat with a couple of others, but literally again, it's starting to rain, but hopefully it's going to clear. So 2 more of my amazing friends, Neon, Mike. They've come all the way. How far have you come? 100 miles.
Yeah.
So we'll make it, what we'll do, right, we'll make it 300 because it sounds better. So, did you have a nice ride up?
Yeah, pleasant.
Pleasant, nice up?
Yeah, drilled on some motorbikes in a dealership.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you ordered, so he's already, I test rode your bike, that's doing amazingly on the channel as predicted. What we've agreed is that you're going to keep buying brand new bikes now and bring them down to me, what's a long way from Wales, just so I can ride them on a regular basis.
I wish.
That's the plan.
I'm going to win the lottery next week.
Yeah, and Neon completely agrees, so she's fine with that. And your tent is freaking huge. Like, that is huge.
Fit the little bike in it.
This fits the bike's parking technically.
Right. And do you want to swap? I mean, my tent, think about my tent, right? It's snug.
Yeah, but I got to stand up.
That's all right, you can stand up in it.
And share a tent.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Nighttime radiator.
Just go on your knees like a midget and you'll be perfectly fine. You'll fit fine, honestly. It's really cosy. And I'll just stand up in this one.
Nah, I'm alright. I quite like my tent, thank you.
Okay, fair enough. You're looking forward to for tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, and well, you've got like the proper hot, spicy sausages. I went all the way to Germany to get a sausage.
One thing else we were missing.
Oh.
The other thing we've got.
Oh, he's getting his belly out now. Look at this. Now that is the one on Biker Buddy, and you drawed the picture. That's right, isn't it? And then he had them printed for the charity ride. So every person that buys one of these, it goes directly to prostate cancer.
Straight to it.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
That is
get
cool.
yourself a cool t-shirt and help out.
Exactly that. Right, I'm gonna leave you to enjoy your tea that's born. I got told not to sit on that. I said it will get my butt nice and warm. I'm gonna leave you to it for a minute in this beautiful weather that we're having, because it's 11 out of 10. It's always sunny.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right.
How's it going? Come on in.
This is.
Welcome to my crib, people. So here we have it. This is my luxury camper van. Fit for a lord or fit for a
Jesus
top
Christ,
boy.
you've got a shower.
I've got the neon lights if you want a disco in there later on. Strobes. We've got the lovely toilet. I won't model it for you, but there we go. We've got our lovely little cooker, which we've just done. Hob, hot water, diesel heater, Cloudette double mattress.
Is this because you rent it out? You're telling everybody about all the awesome things that they
If you
can
want
have.
to rent out this van, you should check it out. Glamper Getaways.
Glamp? Is that your website?
That's my website. Glamper Getaways. Check us out. We're based in Huddersfield. You too can rent this out.
I've got a plan.
Have you?
Right. Well, I'm here, right,
Are you?
and I can advertise it for you
You're
by.
not staying in it.
I spend the night in this. I spend two nights.
Only if I can cuddle you.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I've got no issues with that. Have you seen my tent?
Yeah, come. It's nice. It's a good make.
No, it's awful. But the thing of it is, I could spend the night in here, or 2 nights, like I said, and we could share the experience.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal.
Yeah.
I'll put some beers in my fridge to keep them cool for you.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
that's the best you're getting.
To be fair, I'll take that because my beer's warm.
Here we go, bring some over. We've got, you know, all of it going in there. We've got the tomato juice for breakfast. We've got some orange juice. Come over if you want a fresh glass of orange juice in the morning. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Can you do bacon?
No.
Eggs?
No. I'm a vegan, so it doesn't happen.
I can have vegan food if I don't have to cook it.
Yeah, sure, I'll cook it. I don't know what we're having for breakfast.
Johnny, everyone gets it wrong. Your YouTube channel's called
Top Boy _ Johnny.
I thought it was Big Boy.
No.
Oh,
Big
you see,
Boy, how
everyone's
dare
been saying it's called Big Boy Johnny.
So they've been working out. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or is it because of the other thing that we don't talk about because this is a PG channel?
Exactly that.
So.
And then the other promise that you made, you'd put up my tent. Because you said I love you so much, I'm
No,
paying
give over.
I'm paying £3
You should put my
to
tent
be
up.
patron. And you said I'm going to come along and put up your tent. And you only
Right.
paid the £3 to come and put up the tent.
Right, I wasn't going to tell our mate Lord Helmet Head this, right? But I'll tell you now. So this weekend is kind of make or break for him. So I am reviewing the hell out of this so far. He's promised us an 11 out of 10 adventure.
The weather's
so
proved that.
far, right, so far, I'm not bothered about the weather because I'm in this luxury camper. But so far, the vibe out there is 11 out of 10. So far, the people have been 11 out of 10. We've got no yobs or anything like that. But, you know, there's a lot riding on this for me. Last year we went to the Providence Inn and that was 11 out of 10. It wasn't the best, but it was what came afterwards and I left with a smile on my face. So let's see what happens after this weekend.
So on your channel, you were going to have the proper raw 11 out of 10 review. The highlights,
everything.
The lowlights, the man hugs, me sneaking in here in the middle of the night.
We've already measured the length of the grass. It seems optimum for an 11 out of 10 adventure. We've already checked out the toilets. They're fine. There's no spiders in there or anything like that. So far, you've done a good job. But I've heard it's not you who's organised this, it's Neil.
Well, that's how it works. So the way it works is a patron every single year, they volunteer to run the patron show.
Right.
And basically they organise it, they plan it, and everybody comes to them. So it's not just in my area. It means we move around doing different things every year, and it gives someone an opportunity to show us all their favourite roads.
Well, you don't fancy coming to Huddersfield, do you? It's not very nice.
Well, as long as you can find some nice roads.
We'll go Peak District instead.
And I can borrow this.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah?
No problem. You have to book it out, though.
Well, how'd you pay?
Yeah, you have to pay.
I'm not doing that.
I'm going to bring your beers over. I'll put some in the fridge.
You know you've got no toilet roll?
Yeah, it's up here.
So when you go for a poo,
No,
you've got to get off your crown.
No, I'm not going for a poo. That's the problem. You can just stick it there, can't you?
You're not allowed to go for a poo in the camper van.
I can. I just don't. I choose not to because I've got to clean it out afterwards.
But you know, whenever people bring it back, right, and they've
No,
literally
it's empty. They've got to empty it.
What about the skids? Imagine the skids, right,
They've
in
got to
there.
empty it. It comes back the way it was. It will let out perfectly clean.
So if I borrow it,
Yeah.
can I get someone else to
I'll
clean
tell you
it?
what you'll see. No, yeah, you can, but it comes out your deposit. But my wife normally does a really good job of making this look like really bougie. It's dead romantic. I've just come along and thrown a sleeping bag on it. So don't excuse this mess. This is a lad's cave this weekend. But
To be fair, Johnny, I'm sold. It's almost as nice as mine. Almost.
Yeah, but yours doesn't work either, does it? This does.
No, it works.
Come for breakfast, man. I'll get you a protein shake.
Protein
Get
shake.
your creatine in there.
Yeah.
Get your testosterone in there.
Does that make your willy get bigger?
Yeah.
Because I heard if you take both of those together, it shrinks.
No, it's just your balls.
Just your ball shrink.
No, that's Tonka Ali. You'll be all right.
What's Tomcat Alley?
Malaysian root. You want to check it out, right? Tonka Ali is the best unheard of thing ever. It's a Malaysian root, and what you do is as you get older, you stop releasing as much testosterone. It's still there in your body and everything, but it's just got binded basically. So what you do is when you take this, it releases all of your natural testosterone into your blood, so you just feel like 12 years old again.
Right.
So that's the secret to being happy and stress-free, is releasing testosterone so you don't become a miserable man.
For me...
Yeah. Do you want one?
No, not really. For me, I ride my bike.
Yeah, I do that as well.
And I go on adventures, and I
do
feel
that as
really
well.
good.
But imagine that when you're feeling, I'm ready to go.
No, I don't want to feel...
No, you
well, I
just
do, depending what happens tonight, with us being in here, but I don't want to feel like all the time, because imagine what that'd be like. That'd be painful.
I think it'd be quite good. You know, let that road rage out. So what are we doing this weekend anyway? Have you got a plan for
No,
us?
I haven't organised it. So the plan of it is, I get here, right, I look sexy and cool, and everyone enjoys themselves, and then we follow what Neil's planned, and it's going to be epic. And when I say Neil's planned it, he has ridden the route about 20 times, he's got other people to ride it, he's gone around and checked it all out, and he's made sure it's 100% amazing.
11 out of 10.
Well, 11 out of 10, 100%. It's going to be good.
Yeah, right, wicked. I'm looking forward to it. Let's
Right.
get on with it.
Let's do it.
Bring us some beers.
You're not got no beers. You don't
I don't
drink.
drink.
No, you're a vegan, non-alcoholic,
Yeah.
protein shake drinker,
Gym goer.
gym
Yeah.
goer, thingy. But you love me.
Yeah, you're all right.
So you said camping's amazing. It's lovely.
Great, isn't it? Yeah.
It's beautiful weather.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Where everyone's disappeared because it's pissing it down. We're all gathering over different places, and
It's a little shower. That's all. It will soon pass. Soon pass. It'll be lovely in a minute.
okay.
Wait and see.
Wait and see. It's lovely camping, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. I love
You
it.
love it, don't you? You don't hate it at all in any way.
No, I don't hate it. I do
You
love
don't.
it.
You don't.
I love
You
it.
cooked your food in the peeing it down rain. I mean, you love it.
I've had a nice steak.
Point proven. Point proven. So Ralph.
Yep.
Oh my God! I just got wet. Ralph, tell me why anybody goes camping.
In this weather, and like we've had in Wales this year as well, I don't know, I'm beginning to question it.
Thing is, I always say every time I go, can we not have a patron meet in a hotel? Could you imagine a hotel, right? Log fire, beer on tap,
Yeah,
and we could all be together.
I'm beginning to agree with you, to be fair. It sounds like a good one.
And your son, the true adventurer, he's got bed. He's got emotional.
And it's not pissing it down in it.
It's bad, isn't it? I mean,
look how good that puppy's already.
look. Well, I'm gonna have another beer.
How we doing? Welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. I'm your host, Helmet Head. I've had a facelift. I look better, new and improved. So yeah, subscribe, hit the like. Don't forget to tap that bell button. I don't know, but yeah, happy days.
Do you work for Just Eat?
Yeah, I do work for Just Eat. Actually, this is my sponsor for the weekend. Make sure you order takeaway.
So, this is camping and it's peeing it down outside. I am literally, I've had quite a few glasses of wine, talked to loads of people. It's amazing. They're amazing. But this is it. I'm in a tent. I need a wee. I'm fully clothed. Oh my God. 2 nights. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be drier. But look, this is it. This is my toilet. Everyone else is asleep. I don't know what to literally say other than like, this is rubbish. So outside in our little pitch of my tent that's supposed to cover it, all the stuff I thought I'll get changed in tomorrow is soaked. This is my entire evening in this tent. People love camping, motor camping. It's amazing. They can sell it to you. It's awful. But tomorrow is going to be the ultimate patron ride out. We're all going to be there. It's going to be great. It'll be dry. It'll be sunny. It'll be lovely. So now in about 4 hours, inside here gets really light. I've got to wake up. Hotel. Look. Oh, do you know what? I want to lie and say this is comfortable, but my camera's right up against the ceiling. Oh God. Oh my God. Right, I'm going to get about 3 hours sleep if I'm lucky. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. I'll introduce everybody properly tomorrow, I promise. Helmet Head 2024, it's going to be amazing. The patron exclusive channel member meet, it's going to be amazing. I'm a little bit pissed, as you can tell. I've just fell over, getting into the tent, knocked one of the guide lines out, and the whole thing went bluff. I've tried to put it back up because it's pissing it down. All my kit's going to be wet. God, why does anybody put themselves through camping? We could have a hotel.